Tony, what impact is blockchain likely to have on insurance companies?
Well, PwC did a global FinTech survey, and they found that 56% of respondents recognise the importance of blockchain, but 57% are sort of unsure. And actually, what seems to be the case is sort of a lack of information, lack of education, which, to be fair, is one of the reasons why we actually write Digital Bites on a weekly basis, sharing examples and case studies of how, where, and why this technology is actually being used. But in very simplistic terms, it would appear that what we've seen to date is the fintech sector has been focusing on payments and banking, and now it's beginning to turn its attention to asset management and insurance. And the likely ways we see in the insurance sector that it's going to impact is it really in two ways. At an operational level, using the technology to digitise a lot of the processes and transactions, and removing a lot of the analog paper-based systems. So making things a lot more efficient in day-to-day operations. And then secondly, we're likely to see as an investor, insurance companies hold a lot of money which they actually invest. And it's going to impact on the way they actually hold assets, the way they trade assets, and indeed the very assets they buy, because they'll be able to have exposure to digital assets whereby they've digitized data, they've digitized IP. So you're probably familiar with recently Bob Dylan sold his record collection for 300 or backlog of records for $300 million. And as we see more people creating data from driving cars in the buildings that we live and work in, that data will be monetized, and that is uncorrelated potentially with other asset classes. So it's interesting, a chap called Robert Crozier at Alliance Technology, he said that leveraging blockchain can offer significant leap forward in terms of productivity, and something which the financial services industries normally struggle to actually scale. The other thing that we've seen is the World Economic Forum has developed a toolkit for organisations to help them determine how and where blockchain technology can help their organisations. But in the insurance sector, we see IFRS 17 coming into force on the 1st of January 2023. And this will present a real challenge for insurance companies, because the key, what they're trying to do is improve transparency. And this is one of the things that blockchain technology is really, really good, creating greater transparency and therefore greater trust, which should lead to lower premiums for insurance companies.